Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled deep within a lush, ancient forest, there lived a young girl named Alara. Alara had always been drawn to the mysteries of the forest, its towering trees, and the shimmering streams that meandered through it. But what fascinated her most were the stories her grandmother, Eleanor, used to tell her about a magical heirloom hidden within their family for generations. This heirloom was said to be a small, ornate key that could unlock the door to a hidden realm of enchantment. Eleanor's stories were filled with tales of talking animals, friendly forest spirits, and endless adventures in this mystical world. Alara had always believed these stories were nothing more than whimsical bedtime tales. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves painted the forest floor with shades of red and gold, Eleanor called Alara to her side. With a mysterious glint in her eye, she handed Alara a small, intricately carved key that had been passed down through their family for centuries. "It's time for you to discover the magic of our forest, dear," Eleanor whispered, her voice filled with both excitement and a touch of sadness. Alara, her heart racing with anticipation, took the key and followed Eleanor deep into the forest, where an ancient, gnarled oak tree stood sentinel. Eleanor beckoned her granddaughter to approach the tree and pointed to a tiny, moss-covered door at its base. The keyhole was the exact match for the heirloom Alara now held. Trembling with excitement, Alara inserted the key into the hole and turned it. The ground seemed to tremble beneath her feet as the door slowly creaked open, revealing a passage that led into the heart of the tree. Eleanor squeezed Alara's hand and whispered, "Remember, this world is only limited by your imagination." With those words of encouragement, Alara stepped through the door, and her world transformed. Before her eyes, the forest came alive in a dazzling display of colors and sounds. Trees sang in a melodious harmony, and animals conversed with her, offering their wisdom and friendship. As she ventured deeper into the enchanted realm, Alara encountered the spirits of the forest. They guided her on fantastical adventures, helping her discover the true magic within herself. She learned to heal wounded creatures, control the elements, and make flowers bloom with a touch. Days turned into weeks, and Alara became a beloved guardian of the enchanted forest, all the while growing wiser and more compassionate. She shared her newfound magic with her forest friends and helped maintain the delicate balance of nature. One fateful evening, as the moon bathed the forest in silver light, Eleanor appeared at the door of the oak tree once more. She looked at her granddaughter, now transformed into a powerful guardian of the forest, and tears welled in her eyes. "It's time for you to return, my dear," Eleanor said softly. "But remember, the magic lives within you, always." With a heavy heart, Alara bid farewell to her enchanted friends and stepped back through the door, which closed behind her. She returned to the village, forever changed by her magical adventures in the forest. Alara now spent her days preserving the beauty and wonder of the forest, sharing stories of her adventures with the villagers, and passing on the heirloom key to the next generation, keeping the magic of their forest alive for generations to come. And so, in the heart of that ancient forest, the legacy of enchantment continued, carried forward by the magical key and the guardian who had discovered the true power of love, imagination, and the world hidden within the trees.